We haven't been able to say this very much lately, but we're back right now with some potentially good news with gas prices. They should start to go down as the cost of oil continued to plummet today. U.S. crude futures went down another 7% this afternoon to now under $96 per barrel. It's a massive drop from nearly $130 a barrel earlier this month. Now, we looked, the last time U.S. crude oil futures were going for the current price, the national average for gasoline was $3.61 a gallon. You can see it right there in the middle of your screen. Now we're at $4.32 a gallon, even though oil is at the same price. We'll see if gas prices fall as quickly as they rose. Don't hold your breath. You might be wondering what's behind the sharp decline in oil prices that will hopefully lead to cheaper gas. For one, there is more hope right now that Middle Eastern countries will increase their oil production. Also, demand right now is dropping in China due to new coronavirus restrictions. So considering the dramatic increase in gas prices over the past couple of months, there is a lot of discussion out there about just how much energy we produce here in this country. Verify works to cut through the spin and just share the facts with you. So on that topic tonight, here's our Evan Kozlov.
Biden critics are quick to write things like this. Biden needs to unleash American energy production, while Jen Psaki, his press secretary, argues that U.S. production of natural gas and oil is rising and approaching record levels. So let's verify, how much gas and oil do we produce in the U.S. and how does it compare to past years? Our sources are the Energy Information Administration and a pair of energy experts, Mark Finley from Rice University and Robert Weiner from the George Washington University. So let's get to the data. The EIA has this graph showing yearly crude oil production in the U.S.
You'll see that U.S. oil production peaked in the around 1970.
Our two experts walked us through the data, pointing out that for some 30 years between the 70s and the 2000s, U.S. production was dropping.
The United States was in steady decline because it's basically been drilled out.
Our experts say that this all changed in the mid-2000s due to the so-called shale revolution. Techniques like hydraulic fracturing or fracking caused a huge spike in production of oil in the U.S.
That shale revolution took place across successive administrations of both Democrats and Republicans.
So let's get to the latest numbers. In 2021, there were over 4,082,000,000 barrels produced in the U.S. That's only lower than 2020 and the peak in 2019. Weiner says the decrease over the last 2 years was due to the global pandemic.
With demand way down, production needed to go down also. So the oil companies produced less. They were very unprofitable.
So we could verify that the U.S. production of oil and gas is down from 2019, but it's far greater than it's been for nearly all of American history. With your Verify, I'm Evan Kozlov.
All right, Evan, thank you. If there's something you want us to look into, you can send an email to verify@wgrz.com or send us a text to 716-849-2220.